Well. Isn't it special today? Wake up to a nice Roland update 4.05, and I am excited they finally fixed some of these bugs, man. That's been the one issue. Crashes when sampling and resampling is performed after importing a sample. So, I don't know. I say they fixed it. They say it's on importing a sample. I'm not sure what they mean by that because I don't recall when I hit import a sample. Maybe that's just the way they worded it, but I'll be honest, I don't remember any time it crashing on importing a sample. I hope this is working right, but my issue was when I do resampling. So let's do it. If it crashes on live, then we know it didn't get fixed. But all right, so resampling here is pretty simple. We're just gonna do. Wait, that's the level. I'm tripping. Let's just do a bar. So I'm just gonna pick a pad. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so that worked. Let's do. And sorry, I have a like sinus issues going on right now, so my throat is a little sore. All right, so let's do. I'm gonna go through the steps that I would do for resampling and sampling. I mean, if you hit record, that's pretty blatantly obvious. So I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna go into a pattern. So here's a pattern. Let me copy that pattern over just so I don't mess it up. I'm gonna find a sample here on, or an instrument, I should say. Okay, we'll just use this one. That's fine. All right, so let's go into resample. We'll pick this spot here. I don't really care what it's set to. I'm not even going to go through all that stress. I'm going to make sure the external in is on. And now it says select the pattern. We're going to do that. And then we'll start playing. Boy, I got to make sure this thing is set to go out to the SP. It is not. Now it is. And it's still not playing. Hold on. No volume. All right, give me a second to make sure I got some volume somewhere here. No, let's insert a MIDI. Grab pigments. Sorry. That isn't me. All right, there we go. Now we got volume. Don't really care what the instrument is. All right, pattern. Pick a spot. All right, cool. It didn't crash, so that's good. Now, how long will this last? I don't know. We're going to try it. I'll keep you posted if it does crash a little bit later. That's the main ways I resample. Now, it was working prior to this update. It had a moment where it went south and then it came back and was working fine. So, let's see. What else could I do to test it? I think that's it, really. But I'm excited to see what it does. I mean, hopefully it fixes everything that I was complaining about. And shout out to Roland for at least putting the effort to get this done sooner, not later. It looks like in the app they changed some stuff too. They updated the app with the triplets now, and where you can overwrite a pattern. It says from the SP app corrupts the pattern there. So they must have fixed some stuff in there too. That's cool. When exporting a project, all folders names become project one. I guess I don't export projects enough to know that, but okay. Multipad export may not export the selected pattern. Now that was an issue. So if they fix that, that's pretty good. What they mean is like when you go into multi-export. Now, here was the problem I found with it. And I don't know if they fixed it and they just worded it that way, but if you go into, not remain. Let's say you're here, you pick the sample, hit remain. All right, if you don't change this from looper sample, like this one says looper sample 2, if it sees 2 patterns, or like that one says mix sample, if it sees 2 patterns with the same name, it's gonna delete one. So like this one, this is a perk sample. So let's see if we, that ain't even how you spell perk. Good Lord. So you gotta, I don't know why I'm still holding that down. You don't have to hold it. All right. See, there's no way to backspace that. I'm just gonna leave it. That's fine. So at least everything is labeled different. So if you went into pattern and you go export, oops, cancel that. Multipad. Just say you pick that pattern and you hit that. Let's see if it works. Might as well test it, right? So it's showing 7, right? This will take a little while, but while we wait on that to do its thing, let's see what else they say. While recording with looper, recording cannot be stopped in chromatic mode. Recording with the looper. Okay. That's something somebody found out I didn't even know. The Melodics app does not work when MIDI sync out is on. Out on is set. So the Melodics app. What is the Melodics app? I don't even know what that is, to be honest. If they're talking about their personal app, okay. But I guess I'd never used that, so I don't know. InSnap does not work in version 4.04. So that's the InSnap right there, which is the start-stop when you're in the... I don't use that enough to know. But, no, that's great if they fixed it. This thing may take a little while. So while we sit here and wait on it, let's see what else. Let's check the app out. Roll, settings, and triplets. So I will probably have to update the app. I didn't realize. Let me see if I can. I know where the app is. I have it right here. I wish they would put in the app, they would put something where you could just update it here without having to go all the way to their cloud thing to do it. That is quite annoying. So you have to go into their rolling cloud. This thing will be done soon, so just bear with me as I hunt down rolling cloud manager. Yeah, they make this so complicated. Come on, Roland. Oh my gosh. And I always forget, excuse me, I always forget where it's even at, you know, to get to this. It's under synthesizers. I think it's under Aura Dance, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it is. Version 4.05. Update. There we go. So yeah, if you haven't done that, if you use the app, if you don't use the app, don't worry about it. But if you do use the app, you might want to go ahead and update it just so everything's functioning. 1 second while I do this. All right, cool. And we're almost done. It's installing the app now, so that's good. I want to get the app installed. That way, well, we're almost there. Cool. Looks like the app is updated, which is good. Minimize that. It's going to close Roland the app down, but okay. All right. So that's updated. Let me just open the app. All right, cool. We already got this stuff out of here now. So, yeah. And I see all my samples here. Cool. Files. We don't know where they're at. All right. So I'm going to move these files from here over to here. And I'm just going to tell you whether they're good because I don't want you to have to wait any longer than you already have. Export. So you go to the export folder and they're usually in there. And then Multipad, they look like they've finally got it to where it looks good. Oh, this is cool. So they actually put a folder in there that says, instead of it just being random, all these stuff, they put a folder in there that says Multipad project. I would show you this, but I'd have to move the camera. Pattern A2. And it said 7, right? 1, 2, 5, 6. Hey, and they listened. I think to what I said, maybe. Pad A. Did it export the wrong one? Oh, we were on pattern A. That's okay. Let me make sure pattern A. So it only puts. So what happened was, it says there was 7. I'm going to trust that it was 7. Okay. So it seemed to work, but I don't know for sure because what happened here was I messed up. Let me get out of this SP404 thing. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So what happened was, here's A pattern. We're in bank B, or 3 rather, project 3. And I think what I did was, or maybe I didn't do it because there is no pattern there's no pattern here. So how did it take a pattern from somewhere there wasn't a pattern? That don't make no sense whatsoever. There's a pattern here. I don't know how I did that. I'm not going to make you sit through it again, but you go in the pattern, export. Oh, because I took the card out maybe? Hold on, let me put the card back in. That's fine, exit. Okay, so export, multipad. There's only 1 pad here. There's 6 files. So I'm not going to make you wait, but I'm going to test it out again. I'll keep you posted if it doesn't work properly. It's saying pad B1 because there's only 1 pad B1, which is pattern. I guess they're saying pad is B1 because it's pattern B1 or whatever. It's the first pad, whatever. So it's exporting. I just want to make sure that it names the files, that it actually has the 6 files legit there, and that it actually names them. Because what it was doing before was it was over, like if you had 2 files named the same thing, instead of it just exporting one as 1 and one as 2, it would just not export that one. It would just take one of them, and that was it. That's all you got. It would override the other ones. See, now it says pad B2. So I think they figured this out to make it name whatever the pad is in that bank. If it's connected in the pattern, just use that pad. That's smart. They got it. I said it. I don't know how many other people said it too, but I said it, that just use the pad name instead of using whatever they were using, which was the file, the sample's name. Because the sample name could be, you could have 5 of them that say looper sample because you use the looper. And now you got to go in there and rename each loop. It'll take you forever. You saw how you have to scroll. You over them, click. Then by the time you do that, you like one letter done, and you got to sit in. It was taking too long. So see, now they got it right. They're naming it pad B13. If I use one of just the bank name and the pad number, that's all you need. Pad B13, B1. Good job, Roland. Claps for you. Yeah, and I don't have a clapper thing to make all that noise. I'm not doing all that. But good job. All right. So that's it for this video. I spent way too long on this. Just wanted to show you it is working. And just this alone is exciting. I mean, well, of course, the resample, I needed that fixed. But this pad, the way the multi-out is working now, they're getting it down pat. This is nice. I'm excited and makes me glad I kept it and didn't return it. Because I surely thought about it. Because I don't like stuff that don't work, especially, you know, when you're paying for hardware that costs more. So, all right, that's it for this video. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.